sound of my voice can use this. Journaling for stress management. While I'm talking to Tiffany, she is helping me to create my uh, quietest kept box that I am curating. So we going back and forth. But that's all I gotta get off because I gotta get on live. So I am here. My name is Shanti Refuge. I am a certified mental health coach, mental health advocate, keynote speaker, and author. Welcome. I am talking about journaling for stress management today. We all have stress. I know somebody will be able to use this information. So let's see if I could see. I'm gonna get it together. There we go. All right. So how's everybody doing? I am in Houston, Texas. It is 3:40. I was supposed to be on at 3:33, but stuff happens. So hey everyone that's coming in, welcome. My name is Shanti Refuge. I am a certified mental health coach, mental health advocate, keynote speaker, and author, and I help women to release, heal, and live their best lives with guided journaling. So if you've ever looked at any of my posts, hey Joyful Connections, how you doing, honey? Happy Tuesday. If you've ever looked at my posts, you will see that, oh no, TikTok, Instagram, there you go. Instagram acting up, trying to act up. So I guess I need to go. My internet connection is slow today. My whole internet was out last night, and I was upset about it. I was really upset because I was forced to go to bed. Normally, I would stay up and watch TV until TV start watching me, but I could not. How you doing? I couldn't watch my shows. I always go to sleep with no. Shoot, I'm losing Facebook. Something wrong with my connection today. But for those of you who can't see me, I am on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So you can always go back to my YouTube channel while you're there. Please subscribe. But you can always go there and look and see, watch what I am talking about. So today I'm talking about how journaling can help with managing your stress. So stress is something that we all experience. And while it's possible to avoid it, how we respond to it is key. No, okay. I think I lost Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Did you get my message, Shalina? Good to see you, boo. I sent you a message yesterday. I hope she's not mad at me. So go listen to my message. I hope all is well. I know the event on Sunday was bomb, and but go listen to my message when you get a chance. So I'm talking about journaling for stress management and how sometimes it is, we can avoid it sometimes, but more times than not we can't. But it's just how we respond to it. So journaling is a powerful tool because it helps you identify your stressors and gain clarity and build a plan for managing those stressors. Because unless you live under a rock, you ain't gonna be able to avoid it. So we're gonna get started with using journaling for stress relief. First, I need you to grab your journal, or when you listen to the replay, grab your journal, and let's start identifying what's causing stress in your life. So when you are identifying that, hold on, get off of here, delete. Facebook ended up shutting me down because of the connection. But I'm still on my other Facebook page, so y'all can see that. Um, whether your stressors are work related, or you're feeling stressed about a relationship, finances, your health, or it could be a combination of all of those things, write them down. Sometimes when you just write it down and see your stress on paper, it takes away a bit of its power over you. And that's the ultimate goal, to have those triggers, those stressors, not have any power over you. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. Let's say you've been feeling overwhelmed at work because of deadlines. You would write that down. I'm overwhelmed by work deadlines. Or maybe you've been feeling disconnected from a friend or a partner. You would write that down, everything that is causing you stress. So when you do that, as you're writing, you would drop one of those stressors in the comments. If you feel comfortable, tell me what one of your stresses are. Thank you, babe. So tell me, if you want to, if you feel comfortable, tell me what one of your stresses are. This is a safe space. So if you feel comfortable, let's get it. So while you're writing down your list of stressors, you're going to dig deeper in how they affect you. So with each stressor that you would write down, you want to describe it, how it impacts you in 3 areas. And those 3 areas are physically, emotionally, and mentally. And so for an example, the work deadline. So maybe physically it's causing you to have headaches or tension in your neck. That tension, that's when you feel like you have a hanger on your shoulders, like literally inside your shoulders. That's what it feels like. At least that's what it feels like for me when I'm stressed. Emotionally, you might feel anxious or irritable, or mentally, you might be having trouble concentrating, or you're stuck in a loop of worry. So this step is important because it makes you aware of how stress is showing up in your body and your mind. And you can't address what you don't fully understand. So that's why it's important to write it down. So take a few minutes to write about how each stressor affects you. You're doing a whole lot of journaling session right now. Get into it. And please feel free to share if you are comfortable sharing. No. So now that we've identified what's stressing us out and how it's affecting us, we're going to take some of our power back. We're going to brainstorm ways to cope or reduce those stressors. So think of this as problem solving in your journal. A few directions you can take. You can set boundaries. I talked about boundaries on yesterday. Set boundaries. You think about if there's a boundary that you need to set. Maybe you're taking on too much work, or in your relationships, you're doing too much. Write down what boundaries you need to start setting, so that can be empowering for you. And once you think about those boundaries, communicate those boundaries, because we can't read your mind. So if you have boundaries, then we need you to let us know what they are, right? Because otherwise we're going to keep crossing that boundary. Hey, Jamie. You can practice relaxation techniques. How can you unwind? Is it through meditation, deep breathing, going for a walk? Write down the techniques that help you relax. And of course, I know somebody is going to say, "Oh, I can grab a bottle of wine, a glass of wine," and that's all cool. But try something holistic first. Deep breathing, breath work always works if you just sit and breathe. Sometimes we take our breathing for granted because it's normal. We don't think about it. But how about thinking about your breathing? You're taking a deep inhale, holding it for 4 seconds, and then blowing it out and releasing. That works wonders for relaxation. Or you can seek support. Who can you talk about? Who can you talk to about this? Is it friends, family, therapists, your coach? It's very important to seek support. And when I say seek support, I do not mean go to someone who's going to always give you some negative feedback. You want to go and talk to someone about your stressors who is going to give you positive ways for you to manage it, not to, give you unhealthy ways to manage your stress. And y'all know what I mean. Y'all, we all have that one crazy friend who be like, let's roll up, let's pull up. Yeah, no, not this time. So always, find someone who you trust that you can be vulnerable and talk about your situation with. It is okay because, we're human, and it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to seek support when you need it. We don't have all the answers. If we did, I wouldn't be on here talking to y'all. So, for example, if I'm stressed about deadlines at work, my journal might show me that I need to set boundaries with my time. Maybe I need to block out 2 hours of focus work or ask for help on certain tasks. And this helps me to break the stress down into something more manageable. So take some time to write down potential solutions or coping mechanisms for each stressor. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just write something down. And again, if you feel comfortable, feel free to share what you came up with. It might be helpful for someone else who's also tuned in. I know for me, one solution to feeling overwhelmed is to make sure I carve out some time each week for something fun. And that's my way of recharging. What's your way of recharging? Let me know. Put it in the comments. All right, so I'm gonna take a moment to do a recap on what we talked about. First we identified our stressors. We dug deeper into the understanding how those stressors are affecting us physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we brainstormed some ways to reduce or cope with that stress. Hey, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. We're talking about journaling away the stress, and it does work. I know that, when we think about unwinding, we think about grabbing a shot or two or three, or a glass of wine or two or three, and those are temporary fixes. But those issues won't go away once you are done with that shot or that glass of wine. So I'm giving you a more holistic, natural approach to, get rid of those stresses, because we're always going to have stress. You can't get away from that. But when you use journaling as your, coping mechanism, you're able to control it, and you're able to take away the power of stress and empower yourself. So, this process is not a one-time fix. This is something that you can go to anytime you're feeling overwhelmed. So anytime you have that thought in your mind that you're feeling overwhelmed, pull out your journal. It's not hard. Pull it out. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you. By getting your stress out on paper, you're giving yourself space to process and then take action. You've got the tools and you are capable of managing your stress. So, any questions or any final thoughts anyone want to share? I'm being nosy. Hold on. All right. So, again, thank y'all for joining me. My name is Shanti Refuge. I am a certified mental health coach, mental health advocate, keynote speaker, and author. And thank you for joining my live today on journaling for stress management. I hope you leave feeling more in control and more empowered to handle the stress in your life. And if you're interested in diving deeper into guided journaling, or if you need more support, feel free to check out my other content or my upcoming courses. I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. Did I miss one? What's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn? I think I named them all. So I'm on all of those. And you can always go give me a follow, subscribe to my YouTube, and tune in for all of this life-changing content that I'm offering you. I'll see you next time. And remember, you have got the power to manage your stress, one journal entry at a time. Thank y'all for tuning in. See you later. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.